on patterns. So today's class is all about pointing into the space that you have gone out of that space of the moderation and you're totally involved in something and you can't get out of it. So therefore you're going through all these emotions. I mean, if you're angry, have a look at your face. If you are totally in fear, look at your face. What it does to that muscle in the face or to the breath, imagine it is doing to the whole ecosystem of the body. So this is really, really important, this class, but it's also going to point you where you're just going to be observing and bringing that space of vibration. And a lot of people are asking me, so what's next? Maybe today it's not about next, because the next only be part of from the past and be part of the future. And most of your problems and fears comes from the past, and you're pursuing certain things will happen in the future. So you're this space of the mind going into the polarities and creating this totally unnecessary lower level of a vibration, so that it deplete your relationships, it deplete your energy, it depletes your wealth, it depletes the harmony within. So today's class is how that you become aware of it. And all of you know about this, but yet it doesn't come into the practice, because you always say, oh, in the future, when I have time I will attend to a yoga class. When I have time, I will attend to a healer. When I have time, when I have finances, I will do this. When I have a partner, I will go together. All these excuses. So all these questions and answers that you're searching, it comes from the past and from the future. In the present moment, you will work with it, and there will be a strong pull to take the right decision, but not by force. So saying that, I'm going to move the camera towards Darren. So we will take a very gentle class. So now very gently find a place. There is a place that you're not forced to sit. You're not forced to find the answer. Just a gentle seating, and very gently allow that breath, and creating that space for that breath to move in, that breath to be welcome from the ecosystem that is going through all this mind turbulence, pulling the body into that space. So your thoughts have an effect, not just the physical body you see, but the energy bodies of the hormones. So at this very moment, taking care of this space is the vibration, and this vibration of self-love, and it allows the brain to produce that oxytocin. And now very gently adjust the part that you're feeling uncomfortable, and that part of the body, maybe the cushion, maybe something, but need a slight adjustment. And in this space, the breath is not forced anymore. Mind is not forced anymore. Body is not forced anymore. So very gently, your breath out can be releasing the tension of the tissue, producing that great space of serotonin. Now, only in this moment, there is gratitude, there is a feeling, abundance, a pleasure, and you're allowing that hormones to take place as dopamine. So you're very gently coming out of the past of the vibration of fear, future stresses. You're not in a fight. Your responding of the body is not kicking into that space of cortisols, insulin spike, inflammation. So all you might be just thinking that this is a thought, but it's just that thought has a chemical effect on the well-being of the body. It is very, very, very important. So pay attention to the breath, pay attention to the body, pay attention to how this body is holding today. And bringing all those awareness and uniting them. So it doesn't have a negative impact on the body or the mind. Now take a deep breath in, shoulders roll back, opening up that chest very gently. Take the deep breath to roll back, roll back. Very gently allow that heart to surface. That heart is not in a war of combat. Very gently now stretch very gently your head and neck onto the right side using the weight of the right palm. Left shoulder, space on the left shoulder blade. Now let us, this moment, guide you what you need in your life. More than what you want. Breathing in, back into the center, shoulders relaxed, just open. Change the formation of the legs. Then take a deep breath in and roll the shoulders into the front a few times. Keep your breathing. See the whole space as a whole. Very gently take a deep breath in, elongate the spine. Switch the head and the neck onto the left. Using the weight of the left palm, releasing the tension of the right shoulder blade. Very gently allow the burdens and the pains that your mind has pushed you into the space of limitation. And opening those spaces, or bringing the light into those spaces, or bringing the moment into those places. Breathing in back into the center. Now take a deep breath in, shrug the shoulders up, tilt the head back, and massage the back of the skull, very gently releasing the tension of C1, C2. The energies can be defeated and worn down. And very gently imagine you're giving this thriving energy of the moment or the moderation. Chin to the chest, breathe out. Allow the back of the neck to relax the tension. Breathing in back into the center, shoulders relax and chest open. Now take a deep breath in and very gently coming into the formation of the Garudasana right onto the top. Very gently holding the space of the third eye by a gentle touch. Creating that space of the radiance in this very moment, in that very vibration of the moderation. Now you're honoring the nature of the moment of that space of the vibration. Your body then has plans for you, giving you in return that equanimity of a higher vibration of health, well-being, even to extent of that physical appearance. Now very gently take a deep breath in, stroke the third eye to the crown and opening and twisting the spine on the out breath onto the right side. Opening up, releasing the tension of the limitation of the body into the vast space of that. Breathing in back into the center. Shoulders relax and chest open. Now change the formation of the legs for me. Very gently take a deep breath in. Left arm on the top coming into the Garudasana. Slightly touch the third eye so that there are no expressions of reactions in the face. Because when you're going through something, first is your face shows it. Because you're frowning, you're tense, and your smile is more like the ending of a sun. It's sinking. Take the deep breath in, stroke the third eye into the crown. Out breath, twisting the spine to the left side. Very gently allowing that space of that moment. Now very gently coming into that space. And very gently it is bringing that heart rate, the nervous anxiousness, your stomach, everything into that space of harmony. No tensing. Breathing in back into the center, shoulders relax and chest open. Take that deep breath in, interlacing the fingers into the front palms, facing into the front. Shoulders relax. Now very gently, shoulders roll back while you're doing this energy and stretching the elbows. Now take a deep breath in, pull the belly in slightly, elongate the space of the spine. Gently raise that interlacing up to the ceiling. Now very gently spread the wings wide and hold on to the knees, completely breathe out to the space of the cat seating. Slouch the spine. Breathing in, coming back into the center. Change the formations of the legs. Interlacing the fingers into the front. Take a deep breath in. Raise up to the ceiling. Breathe out, spread the wings into the space of the cat. Now there are no thoughts creating that reaction. Instead of the breath is responding into the harmony of the vibration. The energy field is more healthy, conscious, in moderation. Breathing in back into the center, shoulders relax and chest open. Now very gently, right arm stretching onto the right side, on the side. Of the flow, very gently. And very gently take a deep breath in and not lifting the left knee or the left hip. And very gently reaching that left arm up to the ceiling, onto the side a bit more. opening up the rib cage. Now very gently observe the center of the rib cage from the front and in the back, and there are muscles in between the ribs. Just let them breathe. Let them that vibration very gently connecting into the nervous system. Breathing in back to the center. Coming back, shoulders relaxed. Changing the leg formation. Arms raised onto the crown like what I did before. And then very gently stretch the left arm onto the left side. And very gently keeping the right knee and the right hip to support. And very gently stretching without collapsing the left hip. Now, all is happening in this very moment is not a space of stagnation. It is the seed for the transformation. And you are giving the right conditions to germinate. Breathing in back to the center. Completely breathe out to a seated cat. Anus now locked, navel locked, throat locked. Breathing in into a seated cow. Tongue roll up onto the upper palate. Very gently nourishing, nurturing, restoring the energy from the space of the pituitary and the pineal gland. Breathe out, anus lock, navel lock, throat lock. You're very gently moving into the space of beyond the mentality, beyond the physicality. And instead of reacting, you're responding with this very moment. You're having a relationship with this very moment. Be moderate about it. Responding with your own, not given by anyone, not borrowed by anyone, not by force by anyone. Breathing in into a neutral space of the spine. Now take a deep breath in and coming onto a pose of a cat by coming onto the knees, creating that space. Shoulders relaxed and chest open. Now, very gently, sole of the feet looking up. Take a deep breath in and drop the belly. Drop the belly. Push the bum up to the ceiling. Curve that spine. We need that curvage of the spine to take the pain of the sciatica, take the pain of a lot of things. Breathe out. Bring that spine onto the ceiling. Curve as possible, bum tucked in. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And breathing in. Breathe out now to the cow, not to the cat. Breathing in into the cow. Breathe out into the cat. Breathing in. Now take a deep breath in and coming into the neutral spine. Give a good rotation to the hips. Give a good rotation to the other side. Now take a deep breath in, push the hips into the front. Breathe out, push the hips into the back, palms facing up. Take this moment to observe how this practice If you want to see the past and the future as a space of a memory, space of an illusion, one is has happened, the other is illusion. Can you observe that without getting pulled into that? Now take a deep breath in, palms facing down, very gently crawling and bringing the chest into the front. Take a deep breath in, drop the belly, breathing in into a gentle cobra. Allow the vibration of that space. Take a deep breath in, overlooking onto the left side. Breathing in back to the center, overlooking to the right side. Breathing in back into the center. Shoulders relax and chest open. Very gently bring the third eye onto the floor. Now take a deep breath in, shoulders relax. Fist on the third eye, back of the neck is creating some space. Very gently, this moment is a vibration-based moment. Now, in this very moment, you know what is correct for you, not for everyone. Now, in this very moment, you can decide what brings your vibration to higher, and for you to feel that you're with the source. So you have a choice to support what. Breathing in very gently, hands relax onto the floor. Third eye touch the floor now. Now take a deep breath in and left leg up into the back. Left foot over the right leg, and then as much as possible, opening up that space of the groin without lifting up the chest too much. Now very gently bring that left knee onto the left side, higher as possible. Take that deep breath in and very gently, first started by rotating your left shoulder blade into the sacrum, touching that space of the sacrum, opening up, even right palm if you can face down. Now take a deep breath in, shoulders relax. Now take a deep breath in and stretch that left leg onto the left side. Now take a deep breath in, and if you can, bringing the palms onto chest level, coming into a very, or the elbows onto the floor, and just creating that space of the spine, breathing. And allow yourself to create that space of opening. Create that space of breathing. Create that space of the vibration. Now take a deep breath in, very gently relax onto the floor, especially the upper torso. Now take a deep breath in, arms stretch onto the shoulder heights as much as possible, onto the side. Now take a deep breath in and turning the head onto the right side, but a lot of elongation has to come into the neck. So if you really see, you're energizing the left leg onto the left side, you're energizing the right arm to the right side. You're supporting the direction of that energy by looking onto the right side. And very gently make sure that you're serving all parts of the body and the mind. Because the vibration of this very moment of the moderation comes with a mindset. Mindset is your patterns. You approach the situation with your patterns. So now see what are your patterns you are going to recreate, whether it's for your relationship, whether it's for your finances, whether it's with your moods, whether it's with your self-talk. Because if something can make you upset or angry, then that is governing you. You cannot govern that. So this is a very moment, in this very moment, you can take a conscious change to nourish and support, whether it's your words, whether it's your thinking, whether it's your eating. So you're shifting from that into this new neural path. So if the negative emotion comes, you can replace it in a positive way. Breathing in back into the center. Shoulders relax and chest open. Very gently bringing the thumbs closer to you. And very gently bring that knee to the chest. And very gently releasing into the back. Now take a deep breath in and onto the knees and stretch the spine just to refresh the posture. Palms facing up. Take a deep breath in and very gently, shoulders relax and chest open. Palms facing down, crawling and bringing the chest into the front. Drop the belly, soften the hips, soften the hips. Take a deep breath in and gently lift up the right leg up as much as possible without tilting the hip first, and then tilt the hip furthermore onto the left. And then take a deep breath in and right knee landing next to the right chest. Take a deep breath in and then right arm roll back onto the sacrum. Take that deep breath and give that heat of the palm onto the space of the sacrum, of the spine. Very gently awakening the space of the spine, the sushumna, into the space of energy rewiring. Now you're creating in this very moment, in this vibration, a space of new neurons, which gives you to sustain this portal of this samadhi through this level of consciousness. You can go beyond and elevate from your thoughts and your words that brings that unconsciously into a low vibration. So a lot of time the space comes is, I don't want to do this. It's not my work. Just replace it with this consciousness that how capable you are. So find the words that you can replace, thoughts that you can replace. Take a deep breath in and very gently stretch that right leg onto the right side, very gently bringing the chest onto the floor on the right and elbows onto the floor, and you're breathing into a gentle cobra, very gentle, and very gently. Remember, your issues are on your tissues. You don't want to go into the extremes. Remember, I told about Atta Kilamatharu and the Kamasukhalikanu yoga. So you're not going from this to that. That can be harming, that can block the gain. But you're finding gentle level of creating space. Now, after this class, find a way that you communicate, how you shut a door with anger, how you speak and how you think, because this is the cycle of mental limbo. And then that mental limbo pulls the physicality into another limbo. So now take a deep breath in and very gently coming onto the floor on your upper torso and stretch the arms onto the shoulder heights. Then take a deep breath in and elongate the neck and overlooking onto the left side. Shoulders relax. Now you could see that we are very much connected to our names and our heritages and our parents and our education. But when you're coming into the vibration of the present moment, you're also elevating yourself. You're free from all that. You're free from all that you're holding as a way to react. Now there is a liberation in this very moment. What it does is it advances the space of life in you. And you are more guided. Every one of you are asking me about the guides. So that is the guidance that happens, where you can be guided by a space of consciousness. Now take a deep breath in, back into the center, palms onto the chest level, and very gently knee to the chest on the right, and take a deep breath and stretch the leg, and very gently allowing to refresh the posture onto the knees and stretch the spine. Now take a deep breath in and palms facing down, crawling and bringing the chest onto the floor. Now take a deep breath in and drop the belly, soften the hips. Now very gently, right arm reaching onto the right leg, very gently. Holding onto the right leg. Both chest onto the floor. Now take a deep breath in. An elbow on the left on the floor and lift up the chest. on the left. So like this. That's it. So even you can bring that left arm in such a way to support left elbow on the floor. That's it. Even you can bring that left hand onto the right side of the mat. Now very gently take a deep breath in and lift up the chest a little bit more. Now take a deep breath in and relax. And let go. Now to the other side. Left arm reaching on, right elbow onto the floor. Take that deep breath in and very gently lifting up that chest. Now take a deep breath in and release. And let go very gently. Now very gently take a deep breath in, both arms stretch into the back. Take a deep breath in, clasp the hands in the back, lift up the chest. Now, not too much tightening the spine here. Now take a deep breath in and reaching onto both ankles and coming into the space of the Dhanurasana. Now take a deep breath in, push the feet into the back a little bit more so it will give you that length to lift up. Now bring the heels closer to the buttocks, use your hands, use your fingers to create some acupressure. And release the tension and let go. And very gently letting go. Now very gently take that deep breath in and roll onto your backs. Now take a deep breath in. Bring the knees to the chest, completely breathe out. Release the tension of the back. Now take a deep breath in and gently arms stretch onto the shoulder height and right knee on top of the left knee, dropping onto the right side. Right knee on top of the left knee and dropping onto the right side. So you can either drop both knees or doing a gentle way. Now see where your tightness is under the shoulder blade and creating that space of that vibration, bringing that awareness and observe what's happening. Give enough space and fuel to the space of a blockage to release. Take that deep breath in, very gently coming back into the center. Shoulders relaxing, chest open. Now left knee on top of the right knee. Take a deep breath in, arms stretch onto the shoulder heights. Shoulders are dropped, very gently dropping onto the left side. Create that space of energy. Focus in this very moment. Don't try to take time and think about the future of a place of tightness or that negative space. Bridging it back to the center. Shoulders relax and chest open. Now very gently bringing the knees to the chest to complete. Breathe out. Forehead onto the knee and open up the back. Very gently see the process of the spirit requiring for you to enter into the process fully. And the moment has guided you into this presentness. Breathing in and stretch the legs up to the ceiling. Now very gently, feet apart, very gently bringing that knees under the armpit as much as possible, taking the strain of the neck, even your neck and head can drop so that you can allow the energies, old energies to break, new energies to sustain, to grow, creating the posture in a space of wideness, openness, and expanding. And this will allow those tissues that has issues to release and the new to thrive. Now take a deep breath in and relax and let go. Feet close to the buttocks now. Now tuck the tailbone under, palms facing down. Take a deep breath in and breath out, peeling the spine one vertebra at a time from the mat. Squeeze the buttocks. Toes are not pointing out, toes are pointing straight with the mat. Take a deep breath in, arms stretch into the back, breathing into the back as much as possible. And keep that bridge higher, squeeze the buttocks, not the hamstrings. Take a deep breath in, breath out, bringing the arms first down. And on a breath out, bringing the spine one vertebra at a time. Shoulders relax and chest open. Take another deep breath in and very gently tuck the tailbone moment and very gently allow the space to strengthen you and creating one vertebra at a time to go up, 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 up. Now take a deep breath in, a little bit higher, and stretch the arms on a breath out, breathe into the back. Open up the armpits, take a deep breath in, squeeze the buttocks higher. Now take a deep breath in, breath out, bringing the arms back. Now take a deep breath in first before collapsing the spine. Very gently bringing the spine down from the cervical end to the lumbar end. One vertebra at a time. Shoulders relax and chest open. Now very gently take a deep breath in, shoulders relaxed, chest open. Now right ankle is on top of the left knee. Now very gently holding into the thigh of the left, lifting up the foot from the ground and stretching the leg up if you can. And now if your one arm can hold onto the left thigh, just push the right knee away from you very gently, without forcing. Also not cramping the right foot. Once you got the adjustment, you can move your hands to support where you need to support. Now take a deep breath in, pull the left knee a little bit more into you and release. Now after refreshing the posture, stretch the legs, liberate yourself from the setting of the previous, and allow the intelligence to guide you to the next side. So the left ankle on the right knee. Take that deep breath in. Shoulders relax. Align with it. And you help it to help you. You help it to help you. Very gently pull in the right knee towards you and release. Shoulders relax and chest open. Now take a deep breath in and breath out. And in this very moment, palms facing up, very gently finding that space for you to allow the space of the moderation, allow the space of the present. It's not a time. It is there to nurture you and to nourish you. So now that the class has led you into this transformation, just take this moment into this spiritual rebirth and allow this, the depth of consciousness as a self-care. It might be for you today about the body. It might be for you about your life. It might be about your health. Your work, your home. So in that way, all this, your ecosystem is a nourish for yourself. So you're not depleted from one and gaining from the other. So take this whole practice as a space of the pathways of the universe, not as an identity of you. How can this serve this purpose? Unique to this body and this mind and to this awareness. This is the time you can explore it. Very gently take that deep breath in, breath out, releasing the tension of the space of the feet. Breathing in, breath out, explore the space of the ankle, knees, hips. Very gently bringing that sacred source of awareness into that space. Creating space for this moment to come as a nature of nourishment. Take that deep breath in. Lay the spine very gently onto the floor. Creating that space for the spine to be supported. Shoulder blades. Take the deep breath in, creating that space for those hands, wrist, elbows, arms, shoulder blades. Take that deep breath in, very gently breathing out, quietly and receptive. And allow that consciousness, that creating this space for the mind, allowing that the vibration of the subconscious to the surface. Very gently allow the space of answers for you, not as stories, but as a guidance. Let those face eyeballs to drop into the socket, the heightened brain to drop onto the back of the skull. Teeth is unclenched, tongue fold back, jaw relax. Just take a break from the language, from object into the space of the subject. Feelings, keep that space open, connected. Bringing that harmony, space of this moment, giving you that strength back. Taking that pause of the moment to put yourself back. Gathering yourself into one space that has been shattered. The life, the energy. Creating this for that space as a resting ground. Very gently, all those fragments together, coming together, restoring that light. In a space of celebration. Whatever, it can be opposite. This is the time to take that conscious decision not to feed things that no longer belongs to you. The next deep out breath is shedding what does not serve you. Releasing what does not serve you. Discharging, and breath in to recharge. What helps you to nurture you into your wholeness? Take a deep breath in. Gently feeling the space of the feet that serves you of your journey on a physical way. Not necessarily it is the truth, but hands that serve the purpose of the unity, not serving the purpose of separation. Feet that walks towards the unity. Very gently bringing the knees to the chest to complete. Breath out, releasing the tension of the spine. Very gently drop the spine, coming into a seating posture. Take a deep breath in and opening the eyes that sees the unity, not the separation. The mouth that, the language that keeps the unity, not the separation. Breath that keeps the unity, not the separation. Ears that hearing the sound of the vibration of the unity, not the separation. Take that deep breath in, arms raised onto the crown. Palms onto the namaskar position. Chanting a single Om of unity to vibrate into the space of the galaxy without the separation. From the inner galaxy to the space of form. Breathing. Arms gently raised back, creating the space of vibration, unity that whispers the truth. Touch the earth, respect for the elements that the body is passing through. Apotejo Vayo Patavi. Coming out of the bush. Namaste. You want to unmute them,